Hey, how's it going guys? Reed here and welcome to ReadReborn. Hope you guys are having a brilliant day. So with my channel mainly being focused around MMORPGs, I'm always looking out for new ones that are coming over to the West and ones that I can play and feature on the channel. And there is a new MMO that is coming out to the West later on this year called Revelation Online. And this game is published by my.com. And is currently in open beta in China. But if you guys aren't aware, this game is coming over to the West later on in fall 2016 for closed beta. Obviously, since this is my first Revelation Online video on the channel, I thought I'd start it off just by sort of giving you guys a general overview of the game, just sort of giving you a couple of little details, just what it includes, just to sort of give you, like I said, give you guys a bit more information about the game and whether you might be interested in playing it in the future when it comes out, and maybe even signing up for closed beta. Okay, so just quickly before I actually start, if you guys were interested in playing this game before it reached the West, you can play it on the Chinese server, you can download it, but just bear in mind it's all in Chinese and stuff, as you can see from the gameplay in the background. I quickly hopped in for like a couple of hours, just got some footage, tried it out, got some sort of first impressions and stuff. And that is the footage that I'm using to make in this video. Just tried out a bunch of different classes and sort of the starter zones. But yeah, if you are interested, just Google it and you can download the client. But anyway guys, that is enough of me chatting, let's crack on with some information. So Revelation Online is an open world MMORPG set in the world of Numenor, and Numenor contains 10 provinces and 3 major cities. So Revelation Online is completely open world. That means you're not going to find any loading screens whilst traversing the map, except for like instance content such as raids and dungeons, etc., which is brilliant. So Revelation Online currently has 6 classes, and each class has their own weapons and abilities, and unlike some of the other Eastern MMOs that have come over to the West recently, Revelation Online has no gender lock, which is always a good thing. Personally, I really do not see the thing about gender lock. But anyways, the classes are the Vanguard, which is the tank, then the DPS classes include the Sword Mage, the Occultist, the Blade Master, and the Gunslinger, and finally the Spirit Shaper, which is the healer. So if you're looking into this game, you're probably going to wonder what this game has got to offer you. Now, from what I can tell, this game has got a ton of content to offer to both PvE and PvP players. PvE content includes tons of dungeons, more than 10 different dungeons, each with their own difficulties, like multiple difficulties. Then there's 20-man raids and multiple professions for crafting and trading. And then obviously you've got like open world questing, main story quests, side quests, and then obviously exploring the game world of Numenor. Content for PvP players includes open world PvP, which starts at level 40, battlegrounds, castle sieges and territorial wars, and there will also be like a PvP season and rankings and stuff, and players will have to fight to maintain their position in the overall rankings. So that definitely sounds like something, if you're interested in PvP, this could be like appealing to you. There's like duels and stuff, and looking on the sort of Revelation Online Western website, it says that there's going to be up to like thousands of players participating in like open world PvP, which could be insane. So in my opinion, just from playing a couple of hours in the game, there's a couple of features that stood out to me and I really liked. The first one being the sort of mental flying, sprinting, parkour stuff you've been seeing, which is actually really fun just to sort of sprint around and do. And the second thing is these sort of interactive / action cutscenes, which you're seeing right now. Personally, I've never seen one of these in an MMORPG, so it's really cool to sort of take part in those. And I think it's a great idea to add them in. It keeps you involved in the cutscenes, in the story and stuff. And even though this whole game is in Chinese, all the voice acting, all the text and stuff, I still found myself watching all of the cutscenes just in case any of those were in there. And I felt it was like more gripped to the story. So some other smaller features of Revelation Online that I haven't mentioned but are still exciting include player housing, open world bosses, flying, aerial combat, and very detailed character customization. As you can see in the background, all of the sliders reminded me a lot of Black Desert customization, which is always like a really impressive thing. So Revelation Online currently doesn't have a release date. All we know is that closed beta is coming over to the West in the fall of 2016. We don't even have a release date or dates for the closed beta. Literally all we know is that it's coming in fall of 2016, yeah, like I just said, and that you can sign up for closed beta on the Revelation Online Western website. Another thing that hasn't even been announced is the sort of business model the game will go for, whether it will be like free to play, buy to play, if there'll be a subscription, like free to play with a cash shop. We really don't know any of these details, but I mean, seeing as it's free to play in China with a cash shop, it wouldn't surprise me if it was very similar in the West. Fingers crossed it's not pay to win, but yeah. I'm definitely going to keep my eye on this game. I've been really impressed with what I've seen in the first couple of hours of the game. You level up really quickly, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I really like the art style, the sort of half cartoon yet sort of realistic feel to the game, and personally sort of really liked how well optimized the game was. I mean, even though I was running it off the Chinese server, so the connection really wasn't too good, the ping and stuff. As you can see, all of the sort of footage that I've got in the background has been really smooth and the game is really nicely optimized. With that being said, I would definitely love to feature some more Revelation Online content on my channel in the future. I think I'm going to keep up to date with all the news and updates and stuff, my.com release on Twitter and Facebook and stuff, so I can deliver some cool guides, tutorials and stuff like that to you guys. But anyway guys, I hope you did enjoy this sort of overview, what is Revelation Online video. If you did, it would really help me out if you guys could leave a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more Revelation Online videos in the future. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I'm sure I will see you again really soon.